Hi guys, good afternoon, and how are you doing? I hope you're doing great because I am doing great to the glory of God. Welcome to my space. And from the topic, we'll be discussing a very delicate issue that happens here in Nigeria. We'll be discussing on the issue of domestic helps or house helps, or yes, housemaids, whatever it is it's called. But I think for this video we'll stick to domestic helps. So I'd like to share my experience with them while growing up and even when I got married. So if this is a topic you want to listen to, stay tuned as I get into it. But first, if you're new, please subscribe to this channel if it's something you like to watch, and I'd love to have you as a family member. Please subscribe to the channel, and when you subscribe, hit the notification bell also to know whenever I come online or whenever I post a new video. God bless you as you do. And to all my returning subscribers, you know now, you guys are the real MVPs. Thanks for your support, thanks for your likes, thanks for your comments, thanks for sharing my videos also. I really appreciate you all, and God really bless you. So let's get right into the video. Talking about domestic helps. Yes, a lot goes on when it comes to domestic helps. So in Nigeria presently, there are so many ways you can get domestic helps. There are some people that deal with them professionally. There are agencies that deal with house helps. So you get to the agents, you tell them what's the specification of the help that you want, so they'll source for and they'll send them to you. There are some you get through family members. There are some that you tell friends, you tell families about. So if they have people that they want you to help out with, they'll actually do that for you. So coming back to my story. So when we were actually growing up, yes, I come from a family of 6. I have 3 siblings and my mom and my dad. Yep. So we used to have house helps a lot. My mom was a career woman, likewise my dad. So they leave the house very early in the morning and come back late. So and we were still young. We were quite young. We were just growing up. So we were always left with house helps in the house. So I'll just give you like 2 scenarios of the helps that we had when we were growing up. So the first one, I can't remember her name. I can't even remember how she looks like, but I can remember what she put us through. That's what I can remember. So we were quite young then, and we used to stay in a duplex. So the bedrooms were upstairs, the living room, kitchen, everything was downstairs. So we were quite young. We were still bedwetting then. And you know that this lady would tell us that we should bring our mattress that was like 4 by 6. So it's not as if it was tiny mattress, big mattresses with our tiny bodies, that we should carry it from the room upstairs and bring it downstairs so that the sun can actually dry up the urine patch on the bed. So we'll do that. So when my mom comes, of course, she normally asks what happened during the day. Did you guys eat? So innocent children that we were, we'll tell them that that when you went to, that the house help did this to us, that she told us to bring our mattress from upstairs downstairs to dry it, and we took it back upstairs ourselves. She said, what, she did that to you? And my mom is a no nonsense person. She's a disciplinarian. Even up to now, she's still a disciplinarian. So that's how she'll call this house help, or she will beat the living daylight out of this house help. In the morning she goes again. So in the morning the house help will now beat us again. That maybe we know how to report to our mom that we will still do the same thing. So she'll still tell us to do the same thing. My mom will come back in the night. We'll tell her, she will beat us. So after at some point she stopped telling her anything. She said that everything was nice. The whole day was okay. So that was how that scenario left. I don't even know what happened, but she left finally. So the second one, this one we are even of age, at least was I still in primary school? I think I was still in primary school, but I was in an older class in primary school. So it was a Saturday, because Saturdays are always like enjoyment days. We go out with my mom, always make sure that we go out every weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. So we went out to one of my big cousin's house, because we didn't have a help then. So she called my mom that she had someone for us. So we went to pick her up from that my big cousin's house, and we came home. So that was a Saturday. So Sunday, everybody goes to church and all that. That's how we woke up on Sunday. This auntie said that she's not going to church. My mommy said not in her house. That this house, that we used to go to church, that we cannot live in this house alone, that you must go to church with us. Not even that, number one, she was new. Number two, why would you say you are not following us to church? You are here to work for somebody, so you must go by the rules and regulation that applies in that house. That's how auntie said she's not going to church. My mom shall force her to church. We all went to church that day. So later in the evening, when we were growing up, we were attending Anglican church. So, but my mom's mom attended C&S. She was from a C&S background. So we had this incense in my house. I can never forget. So mom still uses it once in a while. She does it around the house. So that's how my mom still lit incense in the evening, in the night that day. And she said that we should go and call that lady. That's how we called her. That was how my mom started using the incense around this lady. Hey, this lady started dancing, started manifesting, started doing different things. I said, which kind of thing? This one, she was screaming. Mom, at the end, she did it around the house. Then we all went to sleep. So I think we were on holiday then, thereabout. I think it was holiday period, yes. So every afternoon we always observe siesta. So that's how all of us slept. We all slept in the sitting room. So when we woke up, we saw the whole house open. The doors were open. The gate was opened. We started calling this auntie's name. Auntie, where are you? Auntie, where are you? Auntie did not answer us. So we went into our room to check for her things. We saw that auntie had run away. So we just had to lock up the house. We had to lock up the gates, lock up the house, and remain indoors till my mom came back. So when my mom came back, she now told her that, Mommy, the girl that came on Saturday, that we don't know where she has gone to, that we woke up after our siesta and we started looking for her in the house and we did not find her. That's how my mom, and GSM was not popular then, but I don't know how she contacted my big cousin to tell her that the help that they brought to her has run away. Apparently she had a spirit in her that could not gel with the spirits in her home then, so she just had to take off. So that was how God protected us from whatever it is that she came with. So if you are enjoying my story to this point and you've not subscribed, please subscribe now. And if you are watching and you have not like the video also. So that was, I think, no, that she was not the last help. We had other helps, but those ones were okay. So we didn't have any issues with them. But after some time, we stopped having helps. When we were of age, where we could do chores, we could stay home ourselves, we stopped having helps. So we started taking care of ourselves. Then at some point, my mom stopped working, so we were all at home with each other. So we stopped having helps. So fast forward to when I got married. So when I got married, we were actually living far away from my parents' place. So I used to come during the week because of my son to stay with my parents. Then weekends, my husband would pick us, then we'd go home. But the stress was becoming too much, so we had to look for a place around them so that we would start staying close to them, so that it would be easy for me to drop my son in the morning, go to work, then come back and also find my way home. So to ease the stress from my parents, we now told them that they should help us look for a house help that would at least relieve them of the stress of my son, and that won't burden them too much. So they should help us look for a help. So this fateful Saturday, I was at home. That's how my dad called me, that they've seen a help for us, so that should come and check the woman. So I just freshened up and I went to their house to go and look at the girl that they said they got for us. And when I got into the house, my brothers, my sisters, guess what I saw? Guess who I saw? I saw a lady that was double my size. I was not this fat then. I had not added weight as I am now. I was very, very skinny then. So she was twice my size. And they said that this was the lady that they saw that was coming to be my help. I said, her stature first destabilized me. So I went to meet my mom in the kitchen. I went to go and tell my mom that this lady is too big. I will not be able to send her on errands. That if I send this one on errands, that she will just size me from head to toe and say that she cannot do the errand, that she will even become my oga in the house. My mom tried to pacify me that she will not do that, that she's working for her money and all that. but I was not comfortable. So we shall concluded. My dad now said that she'll go and bring her things and all that, but I was not comfortable. So when I got home, I told my husband about it. My husband said, that I should have told my parents my observations now, that from what he's seen, that she's not somebody that can stay with us in the house. That's how my husband said, sure, get into the car, let me take you back to the house. So that's how I went back to my parents' place, and my husband told them my observations. So that was how that auntie did not come back. I don't even think she came back to my parents' house, because from there we went for an event. I don't think she even came back to my parents' place. So that was how I let the lady go, because I cannot employ my madam to be staying in the house with me. So that's like my experience so far with house helps. And since then, I don't think I've never had a help since I got married. It has just been me, my husband, and once in a while we get a cleaner that comes into the house to clean for us. I think she has just come twice. So myself and my husband, we do most of the cleaning in the house. Then my son now is of age, so he helps out with cleanings during the weekends. He can wash his clothes now, take care of his sisters and all. He's taking care of his sister and all. So that's how it has been. We have not been with help, but now I think I'm going to get a cleaner, just a cleaner to help clean the house at least maybe twice a month or something. So how has your experience been with helps? I know it's not something that is easy. It's like a necessary thing for like a growing family in Nigeria here, because most people are working class people and they'll need help. So how has your experience been with house helps? I'm not saying that house helps are not good. There are some that are good. There are some that stay with people, even up sometimes people even adopt them as their children and train them through school, and they see them through to their university, or even before, or even when they get married. Some people have been that lucky, some people have not been lucky at all. And I even read a story on the net a while ago about a lady that employed this girl, and she took her in like her daughter, like her first daughter. The lady has 2 biological children, but this help was like older than every one of them. So she took her in like her biological daughter. And you know what this girl did to repay this lady? She mixed urine and blood in buckets. Thank God that something woke up that lady in the middle of the night to go and check around the house. She now saw the bucket. She now said, that was this? The lady now said that is urine. I said, urine? That is not urine, that it was kind of reddish, that it was actually urine and her period blood that was inside that bucket, that she was going to mix it with the water the children were going to take to school. So can you imagine? It's only God that searches the heart. We can just see the surface area, the face of people, but we cannot know what is going on in the heart of these individuals. May God help us all. I'm not saying that helps are not bad, but we need to be extra careful in getting all these people. So what was your take on domestic helps? Let me know in this video. So if you have watched to this end, you guys are the real MVBs. Let me read your comments and let me know your experiences with domestic helps, either when you were growing up or even right now when you're an adult. Let me know your experience so far. Thank you so much for coming along with me in this my little story time. God bless you, and I hope you learn 1 or 2 things from this. God bless you all, and I'll see you in my next. Bye.